be casually starting the stream with a piece of gum in my mouth. Is that arrogant? Maybe. Is that rude? Probably. Is it exactly what I'm doing today? Fuck yes. Hope you guys are well. It is a beautiful Wednesday, April 17th. My goodness. I remember when it was January the 5th. And look at us now. All the way in April. Holy shit. Wild. Hope you all are well. No UFC this weekend, but that doesn't mean there's a lack of content from me. I'm still live every day. I probably should do PFL predictions, but I won't lie. I'm having a hard time motivating myself to do those damn PFL picks. The card is okay, but it's not good. And the weight classes are not the weight classes that excite me too much. Will I do it? Maybe. Will I do it? Maybe. I'll definitely do a fight companion. But as far as the actual PFL breakdown, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Oh, I'll think about it. I'm thinking about PFL too. The notes for it irritate the fuck out of me because I got to dig the internet for it because they don't have a fight pass or anything like that. Shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you all. What's going on? Good to see you. I'm going to pick Haney. He's the better boxer. I think he wins. Probably a decision. Hey, always respect a man of his word. You look good and clean with the beard shaved. Thank you, Hank Hill. Fuck yeah. And thank you, Hernanov, for dropping the dono. Listen, we got to start these streams with donos. You know how it is. Big W. I appreciate the fuck out of that, dude. Thank you, Hernanov, for the 199. Hell yeah. Haney to get a knockdown is like plus 160. I don't know if I'm betting money on him landing a knockdown. Hey, what's up, Gertie? What's going on? Ripskis. I'll do a Ripskis at 25. You just appeared. Here I am, bro. Here I am. Look good, shave. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. It looks bad, bro. Grow it back. It's going to grow back. Give me some time. PFL tomorrow. I think PFL is Friday, no? Hey, what's good, man? Yeah, I haven't even looked at the odds. I just looked at the card and I said, I really don't want to do predictions for it. PFL odds. What do we got? Main event is close money. Big favorite in the co-main. Solid favorite in the featured bout. Braga's a close line. Goichi Yamuchi's a big favorite. Goichi should win in the rematch. Ugh. Damn, bro. It's just boring level MMA. What the fuck? I'll see. I might. Good to see you, man. Been having a really bad couple of days. I just needed some live stream and heavy ripskis down in the dumps. Alpha Remington, I really hope it all turns around. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Keep the stash next time. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I'm picking, obviously, Arman. I'm picking, obviously, Islam. And I'd pick Arman over him, too. What's going on, dude? When is Diaz versus Nate? I don't even know the date of it. I might watch it. PFL low-key underdogs of the way. There might be some. For sure. Logan Storley's a favorite against a guy with an OV at the end of the name. Fights all the way in July? Damn, I thought it was sooner than that. I guess it's only 2 months away. What the fuck? I guess 2.5. Damn, bro. We're close to July. We're really close to July. That's interesting. Holy shit. The time keeps on slipping into the future. Well, Poirier said he'll only fight Holloway with the BMF show on it. You want me to do an MMA hour type show? Could be interesting. This is AJ from the MMA 45 minute. I don't know what we'd call it. Yeah, I'm not interested in it. I agree with that. Fuck, man. I don't feel too excited to drop the heat with those, man. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Bum, 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 bum. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. So I'm gonna fly. What shirt do you have on? It's a true Boston shirt. Thoughts on the next few fight nights? Perez versus Nicolau's a decent card. A dog shit's okay. I'll tell you something. I appreciate a fight night over no fights every damn time. You watched Space Jam last night? That's funny. And I'm singing it. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Who's 35 in that fight? Is it? Can't remember the ages off the top of my head. Makhachev is what, 34? No, he's only 32. Yeah. The pick is Makhachev all day. Like, I get some excitement on picking that side of, fucking Dustin Poirier for like a puncher's chance or whatever. But like the reality set forth, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. The MMA half hour, that'd be funny as fuck. This is the MMA half hour. It'd be cool if I did a live stream with fighters joining, but not as easy to think. I think your scruff will be perfect in like 4 days. She'll grow it in 4 days and keep it permanently at that length. That's probably your best look. That's cool. I appreciate that, bro. Remember Space Jam song, hit them high, but if you can hit it low, it hit them low? What do you mean, Baccarat Natural? Watch a press on last night for Nate and George as it came on my feed, so I thought I'd click. Honestly, bro, Nate said the Paul fight, by the time it got to the fight, he couldn't be bothered. What does that mean? Yeah, picking Poirier is relying on a lucky punch. Liking the Beantown drip. Thank you, Stainless Neil. Oi, what's up, Western Mass? I know you're liking the Boston shirt, Western Mass. You're loving it. I got to rock some Beantown drip sometimes. End of the day, it's where I was conceived. It's where I was born. Gaethje should have been the one fighting Islam. Well, Gaethje got fucking dusted by Max Holloway, and he would have got beat by Habib too. Islam. What the fuck? I'm saying Habib. He lost interest by the time the fight came around. He seems a bit like that with the Mazel fight. Of course he's not interested. He's just getting a paycheck. He'll show up. He'll throw some punches. They'll go 10 rounds. No, I don't think Islam finishes Dustin on the feet. I think he takes him down. I think he probably subs him. Because if you think about the stylistic clash, there is a gap on the ground for Poirier against the hyper elites of grappling. And Arman Sarukian's a bad matchup for him too. Obviously a Makhachev. Benoit Saint-Denis had great positional control. Makhachev is going to finish the job with that positional control, bro. He's not going to survive till the final bell. Islam's going to get him. I was born at Beth Israel in Boston, grew up in Brookline and Framingham. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to the mass holes in chat. I'm going Islam sub. That's my official pick. Dustin Poirier is a savage, and I love that fight. Okay? I think it's a cool matchup. But nonetheless, most likely, he fucking loses. MMA Hour often doesn't have MMA now. We need a purist MMA show. I guess I could bring a purist MMA show. It's not as easy as you'd think, though, because getting the guest is a fucking nightmare. Guys, I need a guest at 6:30. I need a guest at 7. Unless I'm playing pre-recorded interviews and we're not doing it live. Because I've dealt with fighter interviews through the money line. And there are a lot of pullouts. And especially where I don't have 1 million subscribers, the likelihood of it delivering, I don't know. I feel like it would have to be very up and coming guys. That's what I think. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Would have to be up and coming fighter base, dude. He needed to fight Islam before Max. Unfortunately, it's not how the game works. Islam wanted to fight in June. They give him what he wants. Poirier's ready to go. I'm excited for Poirier to get a chance, but I don't think he wins. Slow build, bro. I mean, you can do a show and build up interviews later. Look how Ariel goes his segments outside his latest interviews. Build interviews later as your profile builds, bro. Dustin versus Conor 4 is a possibility if Dustin loses. Yeah, but I think if Conor wins, there's more of a chance we see McGregor and Holloway. Man of his word, Makhachev, me too. Rakic cost my beard. Have a good show. It builds. The fighters want to be true. True, Beavis. True. Dustin takes Conor's head off. Who the fuck is this guy? Where's the regular host? It's me. It is me. It is me without the beard. That's all. I'm still here. I'm still in the house. Chandler will KO Conor. I'm picking Conor. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm still picking Conor. I still think he can win. Regardless of him being essentially washed. Michael Chandler's beatable, dude. Guys, let's get 40 likes up in here, and I want to do a ripskis for the people. I can't do it with at least, I don't know. I feel like 40 is like a good minimum number for today. Why did I shave? I had to, bro. Wasn't my choice. I bet my beard on the lock, and he did not win. So that's how the game goes. Chandler's too open for counters, like the only thing Conor's elite at. And I think even Conor, who's not 100%, is going to catch him. Imagine Dustin's champ when we get Conor Dustin 4, Ahmad Islam 2, then Oliveira versus Gaethje 2. I think that probably makes sense. What do you think about Dana shutting down Pereira's move to heavyweight? He wants to keep the light heavyweight division moving. That's what I think. Took all the overs in the prelims, won 6 units before the main card. Good shit, Stainless Neil. Yeah, this is AJ 2.0. It's baby-faced AJ. Same guy, different look. I'm baby-facing it up. I'm worried Conor gasses out before he gets to finish. I hope not. Chandler's definitely a dog. I respect the idea, Beavis. I get it. I agree. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. What do you think about Volkov and Pavlovich both saying they're scheduled to fight and neither agreed to it? I think that's the UFC attempting to bully them into a fight. It's a very UFC strategy, right? Bully them into facing off against one another when they're not overly interested in making it happen. Finch probably wouldn't be available for multiple shows, though, man. He's doing his show with me, and then he's doing his own live stream once a week. Hey, good shit on Yuri, Northwest. Very respect. I respect a lot, my brother. I respect a lot. Good call. It's a great call. God bless. God bless Yuri Prohashka. He looked like a menace. You're right. He's a savage. He's a different level. Rakic is skilled, but not tough enough. And he got fucking dusted. That's the truth. Truth be told, he got fucking dusted. That's how it all goes, man. That's the game. I had to shave. I had to keep my word always, bro. You know me. I keep my word, bro. The man of the hour. What's up, Nate Dogg? How you liking the baby face up in here? Baby faced AJ for the win. The 8 a.m. live. Damn, Paku. That's early as fuck for you, bro. I'm sorry it's that damn early. So next week's fight night, Perez Nicolau, a decent card. I haven't. It's okay. I think it's worth watching. What's up, Mike? Mr. Mike Sportsbook. Max Holloway stole the show. Oh, he was the fighter of UFC 300 without a doubt. Made 600,000, bro, just off bonuses plus his regular check. Pereira looked epic too, yeah. Poetan Prohashka said he'd fight him on 2 weeks' notice in Brazil, but I doubt it happens. I like the balls on Prohashka. I don't want to see that rematch right now. It just doesn't really intrigue me. Ghana is shooting himself in the foot by not fighting Pavlovich. Ghana's a good shot because Sergey has trouble with guys that can move. Maybe it looks like it's a bad matchup. He's like, I'm good. Cyril Gane is picky, bro. Who you got? Bivol or Beterbiev? I'm going to go with Beterbiev for sure. I like the fight. I'd rather see him versus Magomed. I'd rather see him and Magomed too. Kaya said she found it hard to cut the last pound. She was great in division, but how long do you think she can keep cutting the weight at? She's not as young either, so it makes me wonder. If she doesn't make 135 in a title fight, it would be the biggest waste of a matchup ever. Max struggles with shorter fighters like Volk, Dustin. You think Ilya gives him trouble? I think he can touch Ilya with good shots. I think he can beat Ilya. It's a very good fight. But Ilya Topuria is more technical than Justin Gaethje with his hands. And he's the champion right now. So very interesting. I would love to see that. Alex versus Ankalaev. I just don't think Ankalaev's going to fight him in Brazil. And probably won't be that card. But I'd like to see it. Mighty Mouse or Aspinall? Aspinall. She just shave her head to make weight. Pulls a Rose Namajunas. Ilya in the grappling could give Max problems. I don't see Max getting bullied on the ground. Max has got good takedown defense. Ilya's got solid grappling, but he's not an elite level wrestler. Well, what do you think? Butthead jab in my picture, bro. Can you analyze it? The technique? Dude, I think that Butthead's one of the best jabs in the game. Ilya pushes you on the cage to unload. What style would you compare Ilya to, like a McGregor? No, he's not like a McGregor. He's his own thing. He's a quick-handed boxer with a lot of punching power and good grappling. He's a special talent. He's extremely good. He's extremely good. I would still say Max Holloway, at least on paper, seems like a bad matchup. You'd pick Ilya? Fair. Diego Lopez could fight somebody up the ranks like an Arnold Allen. Potentially, you could even throw him a matchup against the likes of Josh Emmett. Prime Ronda versus Kayla. I mean, I have to favor Kayla, what she did to Holly. What if Max changes last name from Holloway to Power? That'd be fucking cringe. Max Power. I like Max Holloway. Holloway's more iconic than the word power. I just think of Austin Powers when you say Powers is a last name. Who's Ilya's kryptonite? Like a Max? I feel like featherweight McGregor is a nightmare match. It would be really interesting. Ilya's very good. Ryan Garcia money line is a cheeky play. I threw a fourth of a unit at it. Haney is not tank. True. Ryan Garcia is the heavier puncher of the two. Max Payne Griffin. Maximum power, bro. That'd be fucking hilarious. I hope he never does it. He'd lose fans doing it. He'd lose a solid amount of fans. They'd be like, bro, I'm not going for this cringe ball. They'd be devastated. Guys, we're at 30 likes. Let's get 40 so your boy can do a rip. I'll do a rip of the Savage stick too if you guys smash the likes for me. Ronda's one of the all-time great copers. Yeah, she's a walking cope. Do you like Brian Battle's old nickname, Pooh Bear? Nah. Sterling to Lopez. I think it could be a tune-up fight for Volk, though. Sterling versus Volkanovski could be cool. If Volk's not getting a title fight, Sterling's still a big name in the weight class. Can you imagine Aljamain Sterling beats Volk? Aljo deserves a title shot then off rip. That'd be fucking crazy. She fell down the stairs. You guys, she was already concussed. Yeah. The Mongolian Murder is 10 out of 10 savage nickname. The South Jersey Strangler was another savage nickname. Max beats Ilya, calling it now. I respect the call. Took Ronda 8 years to come up with that excuse. Yeah, Ronda Rousey's annoying. Favorite subject in high school or class? I mean, fuck. Gym. You liked the canvas at 300? It was quite subtle, but nice. I liked it way more than 200s. Yeah. Way more. I guess I should throw you a real subject. I don't know, man. Environmental science was interesting. Marine biology was cool. I fuck with marine biology a lot. Best nickname is the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva. That's a legendary nickname. 200 looked like someone pissed on the canvas. Yeah, they fumbled it at 200. So if Max beats Ilya, it's going to be Volk versus Max 4. Jeez. Well, the world that I believe we live in is going to lead us to Max Holloway, Conor McGregor for the BMF title. I think that Conor McGregor is going to bounce back, beat Michael Chandler, and he is going to see an opportunity to get a world title, which is the BMF belt, and make a fucking bag. The Max Holloway fight versus Conor McGregor becomes one of the biggest pay-per-view events ever in UFC history. For the BMF title as well, I'm telling you right now, Max Holloway does not need to fight Ilia Topuria. He doesn't. He doesn't need to avenge losses to Volkanovski. He doesn't. Max Holloway, coming off a win over Justin Gaethje, to me becomes the money fight for Conor McGregor. And he has a belt, regardless of it not being the lineal world title. A BMF belt is still a belt. If Max beats Ilya, it's going to be Volk versus Max 4. The Last Emperor is the best thing. That's a great nickname. I put mustard on a hot dog with relish, but I don't think ketchup's bad on it. I think people just shit on it. That's where my mentality's at with that. Ilya does have very good boxing. I don't think Max Holloway needs Ilia Topuria. I don't think he needs the featherweight belt. He has the BMF title. The BMF belt's a legit title. I could see Poatan and Yuri fighting a couple times. Yuri will win in Brazil. Watch. Can you imagine? Yuri chins him in Brazil. That'd be fucking wild. He dusts them in Brazil. Nah, he won't, though. I'd pick Poatan to beat him again. That's the honest truth. I have a hard time seeing it going the other way. Usman on pod said the eye pokes altered the outcome. Is this because they're friends? Bro, of course you're gonna fucking have a bias towards your friend on a podcast talking about the fight. Like him and Justin Gaethje are boys. Of course. Poatan has a death touch. Yeah, he does. He does have a death touch. He's got a savage touch. Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson, one of the best nicknames in my opinion. That was a solid one. You don't think Conor ever wins in the octagon again? I'm telling you, I think he wins against Michael Chandler. You could see Max being a minus 350 favorite against McGregor, maybe at open, but that line is going to come down. There's going to be a lot of love on Conor, trust. Especially a Conor McGregor that bounces back with a win, beats a Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor is going to be getting glazed up the ass, bro. Poatan waiting for the heavyweight title. I would love to see him and Tom Aspinall fight. I seriously am intrigued by the matchup. If Poatan touch you sleep, agreed. One of the hardest punches ever. Devastating power. But it's also the fact he's so precise. Nico Price versus Alex Morono got added to 302. Jeremiah Wells is out. That's a dope fucking fight. Nico Price and Alex Morono is a really cool fight. On paper, Alex Morono should touch him up. But Nico Price could rock Morono. And Morono, I don't know, man. He hasn't been looking that good lately. Nico Price has got some solid hands. I know he got caught bad against Robbie Lawler, but that doesn't mean he's trash. I feel like 302 is more stacked than 303. Will they stack 303 anymore? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I'd assume yes. If they do fight, it'll need to be for a title. The BMF belt. Or you talking about Aspinall Poatan? Interim belt. Fuck it. What does it matter? I'll do it for the interim. I don't care if there's not the world title on the line. The interim belt's good enough. Poatan and Ngannou, power versus power, would be cool, but never happens. Tiratu, Pauly, Power, Paku. What do you reckon? You got to go with it. Yeah, the Polynesian powerhouse. Or Tiratu, the Polynesian powerhouse, Paco. But Polly Power is cool too. Give him Ghana at heavyweight to get the ball rolling. They won't. They'll give him an immediate title fight. Take a look. Alex never used the right side of his body, defense or offense. He didn't even break a sweat. He destroyed Jamal Hill. I think Pereira beats Aspinall. Aspinall always stands up and going to sleep, but he might take him down. Nico Price is one of those fun, good, reckless fighters. Win some, lose some, but always fun, like Mike Perry, I guess. I think a worse version of him, but yeah. Is it Ripski time? Do we hit 40 likes? Polynesian Powerhouse sounds legit, right? Yeah, the Polynesian Powerhouse. Guys, we're 5 likes away from a Ripskis. Let's make it happen. Tiratu, the Polynesian Powerhouse. Paku. Be pretty sick. Any other fighters have a special move like the Poetan left hook? I guess nobody besides, I mean, Ngannou's got the death touch too. Rumble Johnson had devastating power. Pereira sleeps Aspinall and Ngannou. That'd be crazy. Has Aspinall taken anyone down? Yeah, he took Volkov down. Gone, Aspinall, and Jones. Big brother Pereira. The recency bias is out of control. What if one shot lands, though, from Pereira on the chin of John Jones? He don't fucking stand it. Mark Hunt's legendary. Looking fresh. Thank you, DJ Fever. Poetan's calf kicks. Hendo's right hand. Connor's prime left cross. Yeah, that's another big one. Good calls. AJ, I'll rip ski your head off DeVito. I guess that's the one, Beavis. Some of the guys with good hooks are southpaws who converted to traditional. Having the power hand in front is a dangerous thing. We hit 40 likes. Fuck yeah, I'm going to do a rip in a sec. Magomed Ankalaev is going to destroy Alex Pereira. I wouldn't be so sure. I think Magomed Ankalaev is good, but he's not going to take down Pereira at relative ease. But he's going to look to take him down. But he might get shinned in one shot. Rip ski time. It's time to rip the pen. Your boy's ready to rip it up all night long. Rip ski time. Pull out your bongs and light up some reefer and smoke it up with your boy. Doesn't hit like parlay time, I know. And let's bet. Parlay Time's a legendary song, man. Parlay Time. Open up your wallets and let's bet on some fist fights. Yeah. All right. Shout out to the people watching. Shout out to the savages liking it up. I appreciate you all. Thank you very, very much. Ain't no pen ripski, all right? This is the rip of the savage stick. You know what I'm saying? $10 out of 10 rip. 15 out of 10 rip. 20 out of 10 rip. The boy's a savage. So Oliveira ever KO'd anyone with his knee? I don't think so. Not that I can remember. OSP's Von Flu is legendary. How many UFC fighters do you think of without tattoos? Dariush, Habib, Islam Makhachev, Hamzat Chimaev. All of the guys from Dagestan aren't inked up. Max Holloway versus Topuria. Who would I pick? I think I'm going to lean Holloway due to recency bias. Davey Grant got crazy hooks too. He had some pop in his hands for sure. Strickland don't got any tats. Yeah. Does Duplessis have tats? I can't think of any on him. Diaz brothers got no ink. When Alex first moved up to light heavyweight, he looked very slow. I think he's going to look slow at heavyweight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he'll be much heavier at heavyweight in the cage than he's been at light heavyweight. AJ, I have a UFC belt as an emoji for my members. You should add some MMA emojis. I should work on it, man. I should work on it. Round 1, savagery. Listen, 1 round, he's going down. That's all they got in them, bro. They all going to sleep. Everybody going down. Round 1 KO. That's all we got. That's all we need. is the fight Dustin finally gets a guillotine. Can you imagine a world where Dustin Poirier locks the guillotine, taps out Islam? I will fucking laugh my ass off. Alessi Olenek Ezekiel choke, goated. What'd you make of the shitty piece of paper to announce the Mac is back by Dana? I thought it was cool. Sorry if it's been asked before, but what are your thoughts on Ilya wanting a BMF belt? To me, bro, if you're fighting Max Holloway and you're Ilya Topuria, the BMF belt should be on the line. Here's my issue. If Ilya Topuria wins, now he is a BMF and a regular champion with the title, right? So now I'm in confusion zone because let's say now Ilya Topuria is going to fight Volkanovski in a rematch. BMF belt's got to be on the line, right? But what if he fights someone that isn't considered a BMF? Then the BMF belt's not in the line. He fights in that fight, and then the BMF belt is log jammed up, and now he loses. He's still the BMF champ, but he lost his regular title. Like, it gets confusing. I feel like the BMF belt should be handled as a separate world title. Having both could lead to, I think, confusion. For the fans, for me, for everybody watching. I feel like Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway for the BMF belt if Conor beats Michael Chandler. Now, if Conor does not beat Michael Chandler, then fuck the BMF belt. Let's have Max Holloway fight against Ilya Topuria for the featherweight belt. Saying boxing one title at a time. How many times did Masvidal fight but didn't put the belt on line? That's the thing, though. Then it became a gimmick. Masvidal, okay, straight up, I'm putting the shades on because I'm going to give you the base take. I've told a lot of you in chat, but if you haven't heard it. Masvidal is the first BMF champ, but I don't consider him the real BMF champ. He won the inaugural belt, but Gaethje won the belt and then did a defense immediately after. That's the real BMF champ. Masvidal had the BMF title, but he never put it up for defense and he retired. He vacated it immediately after the Usman fight. Immediately. I think the real BMF champs are the ones that have it now. And that's the truth. There should be certain criteria for the BMF belt. I think so. I see your messages, bro. The dream fights, I could do that here. Who would have won? Prime Fedor, Prime Kane? I think they go 50-50. I don't know. It depends on luck. I'd pick Pereira over Chuck Liddell. Fought Usman for the title, but didn't even have the belt in conversation. So weird. Yes, bro, right on, perfect point. It was Gaethje put on the line. Mass respect. Exactly. If you don't defend the BMF belt in your fight following the BMF win, you should vacate it. That's not BMF shit, not defending the BMF title. So what the fuck is the game we're playing? Then it became the gimmick. Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje are legit BMF champs. Masvidal won the BMF title, but to me, he vacated it first fight against Usman. It wasn't on the line. It wasn't considered a BMF fight. He wasn't a BMF. Okay, he's not a BMF, but then he knocked you the fuck out. Like, I get it. The styles don't make a BMF. Whatever. Okay, then let's do Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. If the BMF belt is actually a real thing, it needs to be defended the right way. You could do Ilya Topuria for it too. That's fair. I get it. But if Ilya Topuria goes out there and wins it, there's going to be a log jam for the BMF. It becomes a weird spot. Fight night video? Yeah, but the fights are next week. BMF should be open and open weight like old school UFC, real pound for pound. That'd be fucking crazy. I think Conor McGregor, Max Holloway takes place at 170 pounds or something crazy like that for the BMF title. That'd be pretty sick. George needs to chill on the bread. Masvidal, he's fighting at 85 against Diaz, right? No, Nate and George ain't interested in me neither. Won't people shit on Holloway, though, for defending his BMF against a featherweight, Topuria? They shit on Islam? Nah, because he'll be cutting to the weight. He won't have him coming up. Doesn't Conor fighting at 70 favor Mike as well? Michael Chandler's a pretty short 170. I see Max Holloway was kicking on playing slots. Pretty cool. He had the BMF belt on the top shelf. That's lit. Early lean, Pfeiffer versus Barrios. I'm going to go Piper. When McGregor beats Chandler, he'll be fighting Leon in England within 3 months. That's the clear path. No, the BMF fight is bigger. Why? The BMF fight is bigger. The BMF fight is better. They should redo the old days of UFC when it was a bracket style. Nah. Mike is 1 inch shorter than Eddie. You think Conor can imitate what he did to Eddie? If he still has that same precision, for sure. AJ, we lock in Paul Craig? Fuck no. Paul Craig is a lock, is essentially wildfire. That's all you're playing with. It would be a delusional call for me to call it the lock. He'd have to get a little lucky to tap out Kyle Barajo. Yeah, Conor at this point is beyond regular belts. That's why the BMF belt could be a cool one to add to the collection. If Conor wins the BMF belt, then the Leon Edwards fight is also there. But if Conor beats Michael Chandler and then somehow is put into a welterweight title fight, it's stupid. It doesn't make sense to me because Belal Muhammad deserves a shot. What's good, AJ? What should Diego Lopez next fight be? Look, Osman get Evloev has been running through ever since. Does Evloev rematch make sense now? I don't think we do the Evloev rematch right now. Eventually. Dude, the BMF title, I have my own path for it. The BMF belt, there's a certain way that it has to be defended. The perfect situations, the perfect predicament, the perfect fights to legitimize the BMF title. If Max Holloway beats Conor McGregor with the BMF belt, defends it, that'd be fucking sick. He can fight whoever he wants then. Max Holloway could fight at 170 against fucking Leon Edwards if he wanted to. Paul Craig leg lock second? Nah. Masvidal and Diaz press conference is about to go live? No shit. Let's check it out. I have minimal interest in it, but let's see. Wow, they're doing a press conference. Why are they doing so many presses? They're acting like this is like a world-class fight. And it's getting high, dude, it's getting high coverage. Got 300,000 views on Mac Life. It's just fucking funny, man. The baddest tour. All right, let's hear it. I'll put it in my ear. Yeah. Well, that's Pereira. I don't know. I don't know. Might be Ankalaev. It might be Aspinall. Yo, I can't deal with this thing in my ear. It's pissing me off. I can't focus on it. I'm sorry. I'm focused on the chat, bro. Yeah, it's Brian Campbell. Nate is funny without meaning to be. Fuck yeah. My audio is shorting. Yeah, I think it's because I got my headphone on. It's weird. Very strange. Another Diaz Masvidal presser. Yeah. The most unnecessary press conferences, bro. I think Pereira is the most overrated UFC fighter. Well, he won fights at the right time, and that's what it's all about. This fight will be proven if he fights Magomed next. Him and Magomed's a cool fight. Grow that shit back. That's funny as hell. I'm baby face right now. George is saying I'm going to break orbitals for 500 times. This is his catchphrase. I like Diego and Arnold Allen. I could care less about the Diaz fight, and I love to watch them, just a shit boxing match. I'd much rather they do it in MMA. I don't think Diaz was ever the man, but he was always solid. If he had to climb the rankings, he would have never touched the belt at 205. Bro, but he got the belt, no? He got the belt. Climbed the rankings. The fuck? Who knows? What? Okay, let's go to the light heavyweight division. We're going to talk about who beats Alex Pereira that's not towards the top. Light heavyweight rankings, okay? Number 10, Vitor Petrino. He's too reckless on the feet. If Pereira can stop the takedowns, he's destroying them. Dominic Reyes, about as chinny as they come right now, I'm going Pereira. Azamat Mirzakhanov, good striker, was losing to Tefan Chukwi. He gets laid the fuck out. Alonzo Menafield, OSP knocked him out. Next, Ryan Spann, athletic, powerful, beatable. I'd pick Pereira. Anthony Smith somehow subs him. I don't know how. Volkan Ozdemir, knockout for Pereira. Khalil Roundtree, very interesting fight. I would lean Pereira, but Khalil's a savage. Johnny Walker, Pereira's too clean. He kills him. Nikita Krylov, kind of a bad matchup, but I would still favor the side of Pereira. Rakic, Pereira, Blachowicz, we already saw it. Jamal Hill, we already saw it. Prohashka, we already saw it. Magomed Ankalaev, hardest matchup in the weight class. By far. By far. Conor cares about the belt. Half the fans make fun of. Well, you guys are stupid for making fun of it. You should be thanking the UFC for it. Because the fights for the BMF title are striking matches. They're lit fights. You think Conor deserves Leon? Come on, bro. The BMF fight is it. It's not about the belt. It's about the numbers. The pay-per-view buys of him and Leon is a lot less than him and Max Holloway. No, you guys are delusional to think he's getting subbed. Petrino beats Poatan Roundtree. Krylov easily beats him. Bro, Krylov is not that fucking good. He's okay. He fight Jan at altitude. Every excuse in the book. Who won? Anthony Smith is a pound-for-pound goat on paper. Exactly, dude. You're right, Mason Smith. Ankalaev subs him in round 2. I respect that pick. I wouldn't be crazy. It wouldn't be crazy. I know Pacu thinks that Roundtree lays him out. Diego Lopez, Barboza be lit. If Barboza wins, it could happen. If Barboza beats Lerone Murphy, it could happen. Poatan got subbed early in his career. That was ages ago. And that guy was a savage. Krylov would have a chance, but I'm still on Poatan. Same. Roundtree got that fat boy strength. He was fat at one point. That's why he's so fucking powerful. Who's next for Rakic? I don't know. Somebody farther back in the rankings. Somebody coming off a loss. You never thought Hill was good. What about Prohashka? Prohashka's a savage. Gon may smoke Alex. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Diego Lopez versus Giga Chikadze after the Cub fight. Bro, I think Diego Lopez would fuck up Giga, but yeah, I'm down. Is Gabe Reen the lock? We'll find out next week, bro. Glover took Smith's teeth out. Imagine where they would end if Poatan hit him. What's up, bro? Late night tip. I was shouting like a savage in the Yuri fight. That was a fucking lit matchup. That fight was epic. That fight was savagery. You hear fucking birds chirping, bro. If Poatan beats Ankalaev and Krylov, you got 3 wins over people who Paul Craig beat. Listen, then Paul Craig is the ultimate fight. Paul Craig should go back to 205 and fight Pereira. I'm sorry to say, but if you look at the fights, he's KO'd Yuri with the back of the head elbows. Yuri gets hurt in every fight. Dude. For every fighter ever, we could fucking make complaints about certain matchups and say they weren't good because of X, Y, and Z. We'll find out the next time. As of right now, Alex Pereira is the UFC light heavyweight champ, and he deserves to be treated with the respect of a fucking high-level champ. Does that mean Magomed Ankalaev can't beat him? No, Magomed Ankalaev is a fucking scary fight. He is a Poatan hater, for real. Looking for every reason. Josh Emmett versus Lopez. Diego would outwork him, but good to see how he does with Emmett's power. If he gets caught, can you imagine Emmett just flatlines him? He's been astro-fed massively. We'll find out what happens. Listen, we got to see. We got to see. We got to see as we move up the ranks. Right now, it's a maybe. But as he moves up the ranks, we'll know absolutes. Right now, Alex Pereira is the best. It might be Magomed. Magomed might be the guy to beat him. Sure. Possible. Who else might beat him? Fuck. Tom Aspinall? John Jones? I don't know. Bro, you think Vettori beats Poatan? Vettori at 205 gets dusted. Vittori's striking is mid, bro. Y'all act like Jamal Hill would beat the shit out of Marvin Vettori. I'm sorry, bro. You're going to get the wrestler matchup next week. We will see. What wrestler matchup are we talking about? Shamma. Cyril Gane beats Poatan. That's a maybe. I'd like to see that fight. It's crazy, bro. Ain't it because a year ago we didn't even know who Lopez was, and he's one of the hottest prospects by Christmas? We could have loads of fighters we don't know yet on fire. It changes fast. Facts, Beavis. That's what I love about the game. There's always somebody new that comes up. That's why when people freak out about fighters retiring, the star is going to be gone. Trust me, there's always star power. There's always somebody. Always. Imagine Ankalaev going 10-8 on the ground and pound against Alex. That'd be savage. If I'm Magomed Ankalaev, I'm shooting in the first 30 seconds of the fight. Because I think he could land takedowns successfully. He could be precise with the takedowns. Ankalaev couldn't stabilize Walker. Johnny Walker had some time on the feet. I'm telling you, if Ankalaev can't get him down early, he's going to get fucked up. Dober's a savage. Yeah, he is. I would have loved to have Johnny Walker beat Ankalaev. Could you imagine Johnny Walker, Alex Pereira in Brazil for the belt if Walker beat Magomed? That fight would have done numbers, bro. Fuck. Think Aspinall's UFC run lived up? Also, if he had come into UFC more in his prime, you think it would have been better? Probably would have been better, but no, it didn't live up to any. It was the Ben Askren run. It went exactly as it needed to. I loved his Jake Paul pre-fight shit talk. One of my favorite pre-fight banters. And he gets knocked out in a round, but who gives a fuck? He made money. I'm happy for him. I really thought Jake Paul at that point wasn't good. I picked fucking Ben Askren. That was wrong. Thoughts on Jonathan Pierce versus David Onama? If David Onama defends the takedowns, he's going to knock Jonathan Pierce out. Yeah, 5 years earlier, it's a different game, Girthy Meats. Jared Cannonier, Poatan. Cannonier's at middleweight, though. Poatan's a light heavyweight. Let's focus on Cannonier versus some of these top middleweights. Be honest, bro. Before Damian Maia fight, do you think Ben Askren would have got a win back there after the Masvidal KO? I thought that Ben Askren was going to beat Damian. I thought Ben Askren was probably going to beat Damian Maia. I thought he had a good chance to beat Masvidal. I could beat Ben Askren in a boxing match. Listen, I was giving Ben all the credit in the world, though. I didn't think Jake Paul was good at all. I thought Jake Paul was a jokester, but he's solid. Jake Paul's actually good. Put a lot of time in, man. He's a pro boxer. Jake Paul's legit at boxing. I don't think he's beaten fucking Beevil, but he's legit. If he wasn't Jake Paul and you saw him throwing hands, you say, oh, he's a boxer. He had fake hips when he boxed. Yeah, it was the end of the run. Jake Paul's best win to date still to me is Anderson Silva. That was fucking crazy. I think that if Masvidal beats Nate Diaz, he's trying to get the Jake Paul fight. Who you got? Strickland cost of 5 rounds? I'm going Strickland. If Bo Nichols' next 3 wins are Shabazian, Kopylov, and Alyaskarov, will he be heavy favorite against the top 3? Shabazian, yes. Kopylov, yes. Alyaskarov will be even money. If Askren hasn't gotten caught by that knee, his style would have done. Yeah, he would have beat Masvidal without the knee. You're right. If Masvidal was just pressure wrestled, what would have been cool though is Ben Askren, Colby Covington. That would have been fun. I don't think Jake Paul would not crack the top 20 at 99, cruiserweight, or 175. You don't think, or you do? Jake Paul committed a hate crime against Nate Robinson. That was fucking horrible. Where's AJ, who's the new guy? It's me, bro. I just had to shave. Yeah, I think Jake beats George in boxing too. But if Masvidal knocks out Nate Diaz, that fight's a lock. Or if he just beats him, it's pretty likely. Jake beating Tommy, he lost to Tommy. Askren and Usman back then, 2 similar styles. I would have picked Usman. Shamil Gaziev versus Walter Walker, make it happen, AJ. Bro, Shamil Gaziev will beat him. You don't think he'd be top 20? No, I don't either, but I'm excited to watch it. Bo should fight Hermanson. He needs another win. If he gets another win, we'll talk. If he beats Shabazian, or he beats Kopylov, or he beats somebody, Gerald Mearshard even, I would want Izzy to fight Dricus du Plessis next. I'm the guy that's down for the title fight. I want to see the matchup. I don't care about the Strickland fight. Let Logan get KO'd by his brother. Nah, I don't think they'll do it. Izzy's kissing Dricus next. You a fan of Gi? I don't watch Gi Jiu-Jitsu. It was a close fight. Yeah, he almost won. Put him on the canvas. Give us future champ in every division. Name the clear-cut contenders. I mean, lightweight. Right now, lightweight's shot for a new champ is Sarukian. Flyweight, definitely think our boy Steve Erceg's actually got a shot. Bantamweight, Umar Nurmagomedov. Featherweight, Max Holloway or Diego Lopez. Middleweight, it's Israel Adesanya. Lightweight, Magomed Ankalaev or Vitor Petrino, maybe. Welterweight, I'd say it's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Heavyweight, I'd say it's Tom Aspinall. Women's strawweight, I think it's Tatiana Suarez. Women's flyweight, I think it's Manon Fiorot. Women's bantamweight, it's definitely Kayla Harrison. Like the best fighter in every weight class for flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, even light heavyweight, I'd say it's very arguable. But for the women's divisions, I think there's more clear-cut contenders. I think the best fighters in the women's divisions right now don't hold the belt. For heavyweight, maybe it's Tom Aspinall. For light heavyweight, maybe it's Magomed. For middleweight, I do think Dricus is a hell matchup for everybody. I think that Shavkat could be the challenge for Leon. The rest of the weight classes, like I'm picking Erceg over Pantoja, but I recognize the depth of that fight. I like the old Ultimate UFC logo, man. Figgy can win the belt. I say no. What's good, Nunez, uncle? Feed Walter Walker to Where's Waldo. Waldo's fighting against Robelis. They need to feed Bo to Hamzat. Umar beats Marab. I don't know. Just a guess, bro. Sergey Spivak, Walter Walker. No. Spivak will crush him, dude. Jones, Poatan, biggest UFC fight ever. It'd be huge. O'Malley versus Figgy would be a good fight. I like it. Bro, Jones, Poatan would be sick. Jones, Poatan would be sick. I think Poatan could catch John Jones, especially a John Jones who's not going to take the grappling serious. I think John Jones, I don't know, man. I think he could get caught. I think Poatan and John Jones would be my number one choice for a fight that doesn't make sense to have happen. Number two would probably be Max Holloway Conor, but Conor would need that win. I still want to see Tom Aspinall, John Jones, though, and I'd be very happy with that. I think the Stipe John Jones fight at this point is getting stale, and Stipe is pretty much at the point to retire. I mean, I'll still be interested in the Jones-Stipe fight as it happens. Don't get me wrong. And it's still going to happen. But Tom Aspinall and Alex Pereira are like more interesting fights right now. John Jones due to lose all the karma. I agree. I think that his destiny is to be devastatingly chinned. John Jones's destiny is to get devastatingly knocked out by somebody before he retires. Guys, we are at 58 likes. I need 60 likes on the stream, bro. Let's get 60 likes. I'll do a rip for you, savages. Would you mind Stipe Poatan as a warm-up fight for Poatan? I wouldn't want that because what if Stipe beat him? Pereira broke his toes before the fight. Gone against Poatan. Gone breaking the records for blows to the back of the head. Gone is sneaky with those back of the head shots. There's a beautiful rip for you, savages. There we go. Woo. I know. Stipe is essentially retired. Makes me wonder if Jones will take a safe fight and then retire. I want to see the Pereira fight. I want to see the Aspinall fight. The Pereira fight I can do without, but the Aspinall fight I kind of need. If Jones retires after the Stipe fight, we'll all know that he was dodging that fucking Aspinall fight. He don't want it then. I thought Jamal broke his toes. It was Alex. It was Alex, yeah. Pre-fight. Pre-fight toe break. The toes got snapped up pre-fight. Alex broke one toe before the fight and one in the fight. He's a fucking savage. He'll fight through it. Prohashka said he's down for 301, but I don't think we're doing it. I love it, but I don't think we're doing it. It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream and a half. It's the pipe dream of pipe dreams. Ban Western for gaslighting? Nah, Western's a good guy. Aspinall needs to stop tweeting and get in the cage. Well, he wants to get the title fight. Instead, he's going to have to get an interim defense. Which, in all honesty, isn't all that fair. It's not that fair. Best part with Alex is if he stays active. I'd like to see him stay active. Will Benoit fight Dan Hooker? I think Dan Hooker fights Moicano. You seen the BMF belt besides George? Guy's brain dead. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I don't know. You guys are saying it throws the audio off when I play the YouTube videos. I've watched a few other MMA podcasts. Nobody else brings the heat like you. Keep up making content. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Eric Levy. Masvidal looks fat, bro. Masvidal looks fat. He does have the BMF belt in front of him. Let me know if the audio. How do I join the chat? You're right here, bro. I see you. Let me know how the audio is here with the press conference in my ear. But if it sounds choppy, I'm gonna have to turn it off. Moicano is ranked above Hooker now, so he's definitely looking past Hooker now. Give him Gamrot or Benil. I'd be down. Audio shaky. Damn. I don't know why it does that. YouTube videos, it seems like people are saying my audio gets shaky. I don't know. It didn't sound choppy when I reheard it. Audio saw to my end. Okay. There's another press conference. They're doing double pressers. Audio sounds fine, bet, because I want to hear some of this. He's asking him, a legend like Nate Diaz, what do it mean for his career? Nothing means anything for the career. Nothing means anything for the career of Diaz and Masvidal. After 300, we don't give a fuck. They're doing a boxing match, though. Why are we talking about a badge of honor? It's not a cage fight. Hey, AJ, what do you think about the main event for the next fight night? Does the job better than none. That's what I think. Looking good. Thank you, Jimmy Torres. George probably minus 400, probably. Yeah, they're doing the presser now in Miami. Nate Diaz talking. All I know at Masvidal been fighting a long time. I'm big for biggest opportunity in the game, and I'm ready to fight him. I'm gonna take him out. Fuck Masvidal. That's the Nate Diaz accent to a fucking T. The Oliveira peak as a champ, we get back to the top. He ain't coming back, my brother. He'll fight, but he ain't getting the belt back. I'm doing good, bro. Adesanya cop looking at little man trying to mess with me. Adesanya was ready to crush him. Nate Diaz is that exactly. Someone threw him a vape last night. Did he hit it? Would you rather have to fight Max or Diego Lopez? I'll pick Max Holloway because that loss would be legendary. Bro, 10 rounds of boxing is crazy. He took the vape, then lit a joint at the end. That's lit. They're saying this fight's June. They don't have the date all over the place. That's so stupid. Nobody thinks that. Let's put the date down everywhere so people know where the fuck to watch, bro. What the fuck is the date of this fight? The fuck? Let's see. June 1st, bro. That's the same as the Makhachev title fight. Good luck and views, bro. Guys, I love Nate Diaz, Makhachev, and fucking Poirier sells. Hey, what's good, Pick'em? How you doing? Bro, we need to cherish these OGs we have at the moment, like Rogan and Buff or Anik too. They'll be missed when they're not UFC. Eventually, they'll be gone like everybody. It is what it is. It's part of life. And I'll replace them. Don't worry. Then you'll see me up front. Then it'll be my gig. June 1st. Are they stupid or what? They stupid? Yes. I want to take the judges out of it. Doctors out of it. Oh, I'm trying. I don't know. He said he wants to leave it Kimbo Slice style. That's what Masvidal just said. You getting depressed on UFC this week? It is sad as fuck, dude. Guys, the Miami press conference with Diaz and Masvidal only has 84 likes right now. So let's get 84 likes up in here. Make sure you guys smash the likes. AJ, that is not the club which he's cut from any talk. Why do boxing press ons always have randoms on the stage with the mic? I don't fucking know, bro. It's boxing. MMA is more fine-tuned. Diaz said he expects a tougher fight than the Jake Paul fight. It's not the same as if they were in the UFC, the hype, so to speak. Yeah, it's not the same. The hype's a lot less. Who do you think's underrated on commentary? John Gooden's not bad. I think John Gooden's cool. This press conference is a letdown. He's talking about the game plan. I don't know what he's saying. Speaking Spanish. Yeah, he's translating it for himself. It's boxing, bro. This is stupid. I didn't know you were a cuck like Gary Dober. That's funny as fuck. They're asking Nate Diaz about him having more boxing experience than Masvidal. Needs respect. I think he's experienced as it comes, and I'm ready. We're gonna make it. Will Marab versus Sean happen in the Spirit? I hope so. That'd be a way better main event. Do I think Nate wins? I'm going Masvidal. The Spain versus Acosta for the Lewis card is going to be lit. I'm picking Rebellis to Spain to channel MMA breakdowns. Masvidal's too slick in striking. Off the subject, I think Bobby Green should be in line for the BMF title, not after the Jalen Turner loss. If he would have won that fight, absolutely. You got to ask who's the dopest, Nate Diaz. Right here, baby. West side. West side. Holy shit. This press conference is, it's like an unorganized presser. There's fucking fans screaming like maniacs. They're wrapping up the presser. June 1st, prediction time. Let's hear it. Masvidal predicts violence. Give some vibes and breakdowns on each of these, bro. Anik, Felder, Cruz, DC, Sanko, Bisping. I would say John Anik is great on the mic, but is very emotionally driven and a little sensitive. Paul Felder's pretty solid on the microphone, but doesn't really give hard enough takes too often. Dominic Cruz is not as good on the mic, but he's very analytical with his breakdowns, but he's also stubborn when he's in the wrong and doesn't ever admit being wrong. DC's great on the mic. DC's a great vibe, but let's be honest, Daniel Cormier is not the most accurate with his information. He's not the most well-studied, but he's definitely one of the most fun. Fitzgerald is just kind of dorky, but I think he's solid. and knowledgeable of the sport, hardcore fan, good personality, good dude. Laura Sanko's pretty qualified as far as commentators go. Definitely has a lot of experience. She's confident on the microphone. She's accurate with info. She's very on point. Laura Sanko is good. She's really fucking good. Bisbing, I would say he's good on the mic, but at times he can't see as well, right? So he ends up missing things. But I always find them funny. I like Bisbing. These do seem like amateur pressers. How savage is Yuri, the man's son, Rockich, and took your beard at the same time, right? He deserves some fucking respect. I like Rockich Roundtree, yeah. Thing about it, Max versus Green would be lit. Nah, Green don't deserve that. I like D Cruz. He's solid. Felder's the GOAT. Bisbing's the best. It's all personal preference, bro. It's all personal preference. I watch all Bisping's Believe You Me shows. Right. As a fan of him, I can see why you'd feel that way. For sure. Now, oh, Diaz asked about bare knuckle. He said he's good off bare knuckle. He doesn't seem interested. He said, I'm here for the sport. I'm an athlete. Max would destroy Bobby Green. 2 rounds. They're doing a little final face off between them. I'm glad I tuned into this presser at the very end. Masvidal looks thick around the fucking cheeks, though. He looks like he's been eating more. What's the fight at 85 or am I delusional? Is that 75? I don't know. Masvidal and Diaz facing off. Respectable face off. Hands behind the back for Masvidal. Hands crossed in the front for Diaz. He puts the fist up. Dude, Diaz looks weathered too, man. They both look thick, man. 2 MMA vets, 2 fan favorites throwing down in boxing. And they do it on the worst night. Why didn't they do it on Sunday? I would have watched it on Sunday. I'm not watching it instead of the fucking fight between Makhachev and Poirier. That's a huge fight. You see Ocho and Unk talking about Max. Bro, does Ocho Cinco forget that he got rocked twice against Brian Maxwell, who was 0-7 in BKFC at the time they fought and is now 1-8? AJ got the Rocky Balboa look going with the clean shaven hair. That's funny, bro. Thanks, Grammy. Bro, Ocho Cinco's not a bad boxer, but come on, bro. No one's going to watch this now over 3-0. No, right. And after 300, how lit that was? Fuck no. 302 is going to be sick. Might as well offering picks, though. Respect to that. Pictures. I like that Masvidal is doing picks for his city. Shout out Jersey girl in the chat. Love you. Hey. Hola, mi gencia. Masvidal. Everybody's taking picks with him. They all lined up. Yeah, I'm picking Ursay to upset. Ursay for the upset. You better. No, I do. Absolutely. Everybody's all over Masvidal right now. Holy shit. Orderly fashion, my ass. People just running up like savages. I miss bearded AJ. Holy shit. That's funny. Well, I'm growing it back, so we'll make it happen. For anybody saying in the chat they were talking shit, bro, your girl made you shave, didn't she? No. No. She said that I look like a baby face McGee, actually, with the without the beard. No, she didn't say it. That crowd in Miami worse than Brazil. Respect Diaz. He dipped out. He did it right. He said, I'm good. I'm slipping out. It's funny, bro, when he said 30 seconds, and he said, MMA. Stop putting words in my mouth. Hey, 74 likes up in here. We need 75 before I close out the show. She was heavily against me shaving. Exactly. Paku gets it. Yeah, it is my girl. In real life, it's not just an online account. Listen, I had to do it. I bet it. And it grows back in a couple weeks. Do you guys miss the beard? Let's see what the chat says. All right. I want to see the chat numbers because I think most of you miss the beard. I very much miss the beard. Listen, we'll be back in no time. For now, I could get one of those stick-on beards to, you know. All right. I'm putting the poll in. Poll is up. Or not yet. It's almost up. Boom. There it is. Get your votes in on the poll. Don't forget those Lee Evans clips. She should write it down. Lee Evans, Jersey girl, write it down. I've heard it from Beavis 30 times. He wants us to see it. No beard, bro. Keep it clean. Let's see what the people say. Get your votes in now. Jamal Hill is the best at 205. Do I got a pen? I got a broken pen down here. What's his name? Clint Eastwood? Lee Evans. I'm joking. It wasn't Clint Eastwood. Nice sunglasses. Thanks for giving them back. I appreciate it. Jamal Hill's the best at 205. Jay Simi, I think that aged about as poorly as like milk that you've left in the fridge for months on end. That line is terrible. How's it going? How's the gym, man? I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Great, beautiful day. Needs a rematch. Yeah, you get a rematch after getting dusted in one punch. All right. The poll is strongly in favor of me growing the beard back. So get your final votes in before I close it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I shaved the beard because the lock lost, so I had to. All right. Grow the beard back is at a strong 66%. So baby-faced AJ, it's not going to last. I was planning on growing it back, but here in the chat also, you know, my girlfriend, the chat, everybody's saying I'm baby-faced McGee. Hey, thank you, Beavis. Congrats on building a channel. Seeing you grow so much over the time, bro. Can see the work paying off. Thank you, Beavis. I appreciate you, dog. Guys, we need 75 likes to close out the stream. I kind of feel disregarded not getting 75. So make sure you smash. Till turned down $2 million to go on headline BKFC. Dude, Darren Till don't want to fight anymore. He's not coming back to the UFC. His career's over. He's fading into irrelevancy, bro. He might fight Mike Perry in a boxing match, but he's not doing it without gloves. Those glasses are sick. Hey, thank Jersey Girl for him. It's my Christmas gift from her. Hey, thank you, guys. See, look at you savages running the likes up. You guys ran it up for me, man. Hell yeah. Guys, it has been a beautiful stream. Over an hour, 15 minutes. No fights this week for the UFC, but probably, yes, I'll do the PFL fight companion. PFL predictions, don't hold your breath, but I might surprise you. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to do them. But I'm like dreading the idea of digging into PFL. Like UFC is one thing because ESPN Plus, everything's there. I'm excited about all the fighters. PFL. We talking about PFL? We talking about PFL? Sounds like we're talking about practice, bro. Thank you guys for watching. Paku, I'm glad you got the hands wrapped up. Have a great day. Enjoy some boxing. Enjoy some MMA. Guys, thank you all for tuning into the show. Big W's to all of you. I appreciate the support. Beautiful off week. But listen, your boy's still here. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much. LTFU, bro. All right. Fucking book out of here. I'm actually sending you off the stream right now. 24-hour ban. And I went 9-4, dog. So kiss my you-know-what, son. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I just had to roast LT to finish it out. LTE is fucking shady. Thanks, guys. Peace out. See you in the next one. Have a great night.